Today we're doing a little bit of a Reddit video. Um, so we're looking at r/Geographymemes. And okay, we're jumping right in. I am surprised the Baltics are unchanged. The Baltics, I would think, would be probably the first to change, and then Netherlands is just randomly gigantic, and Sweden is just gone. Um, is that that's Luxembourg, isn't it? Okay, that's horrible. Whoever did that has th- okay, no, that's not even Sweden. That's Sweden. Down there. Okay, I'm done with that. I don't. That doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, no, because basically, like, if you know how to speak Spanish, and if you actually have any type of like sympathy, you'll know that saying American doesn't only refer to people who live in the United States. Because in Spanish, it's Americano, and there are Mexicans, there are Canadians, and also if you count the Central America, I don't really know, but and you have to be specific, so you can't just say like, "Oh, the Americans came," like so you have to like specify because just saying American referring to the United States is kind of offensive to like a lot of uh, a lot of different people, like millions of people. America's geography, Asia and Africa. Who misspelled Africa? Whatever. Europe's geography and America's geography. Yeah, it's literally just three countries, bro. Oh, but North and South America. I kind of like North and South America, but Asia and Africa have really nice geography. Djibouti cannot have normal neighbors. That's Djibouti. I cannot enter coastline. Give me independence. You're going to war because I don't know how to fix. We're going to war because I don't know how to fix my country. You're gonna join the army and you're gonna like it. The Somalian pirates. Yeah, poor Djibouti, bro. They're low-key, it's kind of sandwiched. Um, okay, the Saint Ignatius Island or something, and then I don't know. I don't really understand. I'm not that good at Spanish, guys. Asian map and it's pizza. Pizza. This looks cursed. Um, this does look very cursed. I mean, China, first of all, is split into like 10 different regions. Russia is, I mean, this makes me want to do a Russian Revolution recent. Okay, and I've already seen this in Geography, Geography Iceberg. I'll react to that later, I guess. Alright, let's see. Oh, come on, get out of my face. 1900 karma. I don't know. Okay, name one person, real or fictional, dead or alive, from as many states as possible. No Google. Is that who I think it is? Is that George Floyd? All right. I would have named Carl Anthony Towns because he plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves. All right. Ice Cube from California. I don't see who that is. Walter White, Jerry Seinfeld, um, Peter Griffin from Connecticut. Florida is just this is interesting. To see that there are some video game characters sort of makes me or just TV show characters. I mean, Texas, who do they have? Like, I always thought of Texas, like, whenever somebody brought up the WWE, like, the first thing that came into my head was Texas, and I have no clue why. Um, but I feel like Texas also, they have more people. I want to say John Cena, but I'm not sure that that's correct. And you can't even see, bro. So it's like unfair to say John Cena. But like South Park in Colorado, like, come on. Um. Oh well. Okay. So yeah, the fact that there are more fictional characters on this, well, not more, but there are a lot of fictional characters here, shows that there are a lot of states in the U.S. that are just dead. Like they just have nobody interesting. Um, I've seen that face. I don't remember who that is. Um, and then like Illinois, Iowa, South Carolina, Tennessee, and North Dakota. Like they have nobody, bro. They just you can't name a single person. Um, yeah, I'm. That's kind of sad. Okay. Okay. Joe Biden and these. You know what, man? Listen, okay. But for Washington, I feel like George Washington would do pretty well. Markiplier from Hawaii. Um, yeah, sorry, I'm like culturally dead. I don't know what Caribbean is. You guys can flame me. Bob Ross. I know who Bob Ross is. I'm surprised I didn't. Okay, of course, it's Joe Biden. Oh wait, I already mentioned that. I'm sped. Um, Chadwick, Martin Luther, MLK is okay. I'm not gonna ask why there's a free on the screen. How would you rename the city of Amsterdam if the Marie of Amsterdam asked you to rename the city because people of Amsterdam are enough of obviously. Oh, well, okay. But look, let's take an actual approach. Bicycle stop. Um it sounds like it's a Middle Eastern country, but I mean in fairness, people do bike everywhere in Amsterdam. I spent way too long on Photoshop for this. What do you hold on, let me try to think what this is like trying to say. So it's removing a bunch of world powers. Yeah, I don't get. I mean, I'm probably stupid, but I don't know what it's trying to say. Why is Russia so small? Are they stupid? Okay, I've seen this a lot. Um, actually, I've seen somebody actually ask me, why is Russia so small on the on the Korean Peninsula map? And it's like, bro, and they're like, isn't Russia gigantic? And it's like, yes, but it, it, I can't even explain it, man. Americans, when I talk about Europe or Europeans, seventh generation white Americans who have never left their hometown, peaked in high school, his family lived in the same house since the early 1800s when you ask them where they're from. Also, they're 120 on their pop-up side. They're so damn specific, bro. I feel like this is true though. Like they're gonna name the most discreet little like uh place or country, and you're gonna be like all right, like I don't even know what you're trying to say because you're gonna like tell you some about some random Balkan microstate, and then you're gonna be like yeah, I have no clue what you're referencing. But then the average American, listen, I made a video on this, but I feel like this is accurate-ish. I mean, obviously I know geography. Who did this? Why did somebody put Simon in a bathtub? That's not very nice. This is more on the geopolitical side, but still. Who said North Korea doesn't have an election and vote system? Okay. That one North Korean TikToker convincing you to go to North. That's true. That is very true. How to properly call that tiny, thin area in Eastern Europe? Tra- tr- Transnistria, Moldova's Moldova, Romania's Romania. That Eastern Europe, Eastern Europe, Eastern Europe, Eastern Europe. Whatever floats your boat, man. I'm over here just subducting my oceanic lithosphere right now. I got water on my. Oh, okay. What's your favorite North African country? Um, okay. To this, I have to say Egypt. All right. Now, there's a reason for it. It's not just because of the pharaohs, but it's because so much of like, I'm a Christian. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. But there was so much of like there's so much history in the Bible about like Egypt, how God, rescued the Jewish people from Egypt and from the slavery, and how Joseph became second in command only to Pharaoh. It's really cool. Like the Bible, it has a lot to say about Egypt, and it has a lot of stories that are happening within Egypt, which is why I'm gonna have to give this to Egypt. Flying over America, flying over America. Look at all the states. That is true. Okay, no, seriously. Like when you take a look at the actual, like, when you take a look at the United States, and you look at the East, it looks fine. Like if you live in the Northeast, Southeast, East, just East in general, cutting off. I like to think that um, from Tennessee, like from that little strip of where Tennessee is westwards, the states are just blocks. They're just somebody trying to divide it up as geometrically as possible. And as you look more to the west, the states just get bigger and bigger and bigger. And then you look at Texas and like Alaska, it's massive. But like you see Colorado, it's literally a box. New Mexico is literally a box with a little bit of a thing on the bottom. Arizona is just a box. Nevada is like a box but like a triangle. Like, they got less and less more interesting. Like state borders they just got more and more boring to look at. The official art for a monster in Monster Hunter looks like Greece. That is very true. That does look like Greece. I see it. What does Casey look like? All right. Who's gonna tell him? I don't know what he's trying to say. Type of giraffes in Africa. Luanga giraffe. So, can't see that. Maasai giraffe, Kordofan giraffe. Those are the dudes here. West African giraffe, Nubian giraffe, reticulated giraffe, Angolan giraffe, South African giraffe. I mean, I wonder why South African giraffes would be in South Africa. That's really puzzling to me. Why does Virginia have such spicy city names? Lynchburg, Forest, Bedford. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. If you go to England and look at their names, or just the United Kingdom, you'll see Burnley. Or well, okay, um, you see Swansea, and then you'll see a whole load of tons. You just see like I don't know, maybe there's a Forreston, maybe there's a Borton or something. Like they're just really boring names. It. There's nothing interesting about the names. Like if you look at, for instance, um, Liverpool, and then there's Blackpool right next to Liverpool. Like they're just sort of repetitive, and it gets kind of annoying. Uh, Delaware, Maryland's Eastern Shores, I hate these because it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. This will affect population in what? This will affect population pyramids, I think. Just took a chunk out of the earth. Do you think this sultan is good? All right. What does A stand for? I had to post the version here because r geography doesn't exist. Doesn't like me, and so I'm doing two versions. What does A stand for? A. All right. Truth about Lazy Town. Colonial flag, flag of Botswana. Dude. This guy is a genius. Lazy Town is Botswana. Alright, and with that, if you've watched, they keep misspelling things. This is horrible. If you've watched Lazy Town, you'll understand that was one of the greatest shows as a child that you could have watched. Anyway, but Botswana is Lazy Town, confirmed. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and that's the video. So yeah, see you later.